Hello, everybody, and welcome to our latest installment of the Time Travel Baseball League. Next to last game that we do before the end of the regular season. And today we're looking at the Wings, the 1950s team, plus Travelers. They are at the magic number of 2, 6 ahead of the Explorers in the A division. They're going to be traveling to the Ironmen today to take them on. So we will do that game. The Explorers and the Stars right now are tied for the two wild card positions at 76 and 71. Should those be the two teams and they should be tied, the Explorers won their season series. No, I'll take that back. The Stars won their series with the Explorers 8 games to 6. So they would get the 3 seed and the Explorers would get the 4. That is if they remain tied. But they've opened up some distance on the other teams. We are at Ebbets Field. No, I take that back. We're at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. Where the hell am I? For this game between the Ironmen and the Wings. And there you see the lineup for the Ironmen, 69 and 78. They're out of everything. So they are just playing out the string. And here is your Wings lineup. See if I could put somebody in to replace Martinez. I don't like having a backup catcher play DH. So we're going to put Al Darkin at the DH position, and let's go. It's a good Saturday night here in Philadelphia. It's 76 degrees, the wind 8 mile an hour left to right. Warren Spahn and Lefty Gomez, the starters. Let's take a look at the lineup for the 1950s Wings. Each team picked 28 players from their era, and then there was a Travelers draft, so any player could be picked by any team and play in any era that they represent. And then there were 5 players each era picked to go on their respective teams as fringe players, just to fill in case players got injured. And all 40 could play in any game. You see the lineup there for the Wings. Here is the defense for the Ironmen. See, Cameron obviously is a Traveler, as is Armanis Ramirez. So it's Nellie Fox leading off, 271, 4 homers, 40 RBIs. He has stolen 7 bases, and his OPS is at 659. Grounder. Gehringer to Gehrig for the opening out. Alvin Dark has only had 4 at-bats all season, hitting .500, 2 for 5, OPS at 1250. Gomez dealing. That's popped up the center, and Cameron making a huge catch. Great play number 42 this season. This is both teams' game 148 out of 154. Everybody played everybody 14 times, so it's 11 times 14 is 154. Hank Aaron, 311, 24 homers, 99 RBIs, and an OPS at 877. He has a base hit. No, I take that back. Al Simmons made a play at the shoe tops. So Gehringer is the first hitter. You see the lineup there for the Ironmen. Pause for a moment. Don Mattingly is going to play the number 9 hitter DH. Here is the defense for the Ironmen. We should probably give you the defense for the Wings. There we go. Spahn can go 130 pitches. And we'll look at the pitchers in the second inning. And leading off, Charlie Gehringer, 261, 8 homers, 46 RBIs, 12 stolen bases, OPS at 693. Warren Spahn coming in 405, 10 and 15, and a whip of 1258. Gehringer to Banks, over to Hodges for out number 1. Paul Waner, your new hitter, 304 on the season, 14 homers, 76 RBIs, at OPS at 807. But see what he could do here against the lefty Spahn. That is going to be a base hit just to the left of Ernie Banks. Just to Banks's left. I know it's on the right as we look at it from home plate to the outfield. Lou Gehrig up, captain of the Ironmen, 322, 44 home runs, 116 RBIs, 10 stolen bases, OPS at 1046. Banks, Box, Hodges, double play. Side retired, and we go to the second. No score. Let's take a look at Lefty Gomez. He can go 150 pitches today. He's currently 412, 13-9, whip of 1505. We'll take a look at his most recent starts. And he has won as a starter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row. Getting good run support, as in he had a 4-game streak where his team scored 10 runs. And then he won a 7-4 game against the Pioneers. He's getting 7, 4, 7, 10, 10, 10, 11. So he gets good run support. Maybe that has a factor as to why he has done so well. Mickey Mantle, 264, 29 homers, 81 RBIs. The Oklahoma Kid has an OPS at 876 and has stolen 13 bases. Popped it up to third base. Armanis Ramirez makes the play for the first out. Now, we will finish up the season tomorrow as I record this. It is Friday the 26th. What I don't know, and this will also correlate to the American 250 Super Season, how many games I'm going to have to do the last day. I might just have to do one. I may have to do multiple games. So when we get to the end of our broadcast, I'll explain what we will do. Usual, 303, 25 homers, 115 RBIs, just 4 stolen bases. OPS at 882. That is a soft line drive. Ramirez again for the second out. Last night, as I record this, Turkey made Turkeys out of the United States, beating them 3-2 in a game where Turkey was eliminated and the United States had already clinched. The United States, they'll say they didn't play well, as Eddie Matthews is up, 272, 21 homers, 73 RBIs, OPS at 846, 4 stolen bases. Grounder to Gehringer over to Gehrig, and the side's retired. Inning and a half gone by, no score. They'll say that the U.S. didn't play well, but you got to keep in mind they were basically playing with their second team and nearly got a tie out of it. They did not have their best team out there, especially defensively, and it showed. Al Simmons, 320, 30 homers, 96 RBIs. Let's take a quick look at Warren Spahn and his pitching profile. And yeah, he has been a little more checkered. He has lost his last 2 starts. 0-4, lost to the Ironmen 4-0, and lost to the Futurists 2-1 in his most recent starts. Had a shutout on the 15th against the Spitfires, went the distance in that game. So Simmons, 320, 30 homers, 96 RBIs, and OPS at 983. Bottom of the second, no score. Up the middle, a base hit for Aloysius. Bringing up Travis Jackson. I believe he is, no, I take that back. Looking at the color of the photo, I would say no, he is in the right era. 296, 20 homers, 74 RBIs, OPS at 865. Simmons at first. That's a slow dribbler. That was a bunt, actually, and Hodges makes the tag to Jackson. That will move Simmons to second. Armanis Ramirez, one of the travelers on this Ironman team, 265, 35 homers, 93 RBIs, and OPS at 830. No stolen bases all year. And with 1 out, Spahn gets a K to make it 2 outs. Bill Dickey has been the leading hitter in the Time Travel League for quite a while, 357, 18 homers, 86 RBIs. His OPS is at 912. Has a 16-game hitting streak coming into today's game, hitting 7th. And you see what happened there as Bill Dickey will continue that hitting streak up to 17. He hits a round tripper, number 19 on the year, RBIs 87 and 88, and the score now 2-0. Mike Cameron, the center fielder, 270, 15 homers, 60 RBIs, 8 stolen bases, OPS at 797. And that's hit well to left, and tell that one goodbye. Back-to-back dingers for the Ironmen to take a 3-0 lead. Now we get to the number 9 hitter, and in these era-specific, for the most part, lineups, your number 9 hitter is going to be a threat. And Don Mattingly, who has not seen a lot of at-bats this season, 308, 7 homers and 30 RBIs. His OPS is at 797. Base hit left center, goes all the way to the wall, and Mattingly goes to second base with a double. Gehringer has a 6-game hitting streak. He comes up for the second time here in the bottom of the second. 0 for 1, 260. That's a K for Spahn, and that retires the side. But the Ironmen push 3 to make it a 3-0 game. Pardon me, folks, as I finish the rest of my coffee. Gil Hodges is now up, 235. 12 homers, 49 RBIs. His OPS is 695. He's a 7-hitter. We use the DH in this league, by the way. And this is hit well to left. A line drive off the wall. And Hodges has double number 10. Ernie Banks, 221. He's been struggling with that batting average. 21 homers, 57 RBIs, 5 stolen bases, and an OPS at 672. This is hit well to center. Cameron will make the play. We'll watch Hodges, and he makes it to third base. Del Crandall, been skirting with the Mendoza line all season, 199. 6 homers, 22 RBI, 1 stolen base, and an OPS of a measly 567. Lefty deals, and we have a passed ball that's going to score Hodges, and we have a 3-1 game now. Crandall now looking at a 3-1 count. Slow grounder to third. Over to first goes Ramirez de Gehrig. For the second out, we go back to the top of the order, and Nellie Fox, 0 for 1, 271. Right back to Gomez, over to Gehrig for the third out. So the Wings held to that 1 run. We go to the bottom of the third, 3-1 Ironman. Wings could clinch today if they get a win and the Explorers lose, but they got to win first. Paul Wainer, 1 for 1, 305. Hit well to left, but usual gets to that, and that's out number 1. Lou Gehrig, go for 1 today, 322. Explosive with the bat, 44 homers. This is hit well to right, but Mantle will make the play at the wall. A super play. Yankee retiring Yankee for out number 2. Al Simmons, 1 for 1, 321. Base hit to right field, and Aaron collecting that in right. Travis Jackson, 296. No official at bat because he sacrificed in the second. Sacrifice bunt. Up the middle, Banks retrieves the ball, steps on second, side retired. We go to the fourth with the score 3-1. Alvin Dark, 0 for 1. He's now 2 for 5 on the season, getting some playing time. Jackson, Gehrig, 1 out. Wings wanting to look at some reserves, some of the players who haven't played all season. Might be needed when we get to the playoffs. Hank Aaron, 0 for 1, 311. That's a walk for Hammer and Hank. Mickey Mantle is now 0 for 1, 263. That's a walk. So Aaron and Mantle at second and first, respectively. Stan Musial, 0 for 1, 302, 25 homers. Hit righties, 343. It's skied to right, doesn't have distance. Wayner goes to the warning track, making the play, and the runners hold. Eddie Matthews 0 for 1, 271. Another walk for Lefty Gomez. That is walk number 3, and he hasn't struck out anybody yet. And we're back to Gil Hodges. 1 for 1, a double, 238. That's K, number 1. Speak of the devil. We were talking about the fact that he hadn't struck out anybody yet, and there he goes. 3.5 gone by. It's 3-1. Ironman. Ramirez 0 for 1. The Ironman representing the 1930s with Travelers. 0 for 1 and a strikeout, hitting 265. Fox with the soft line drive catch. Back to Bill Dickey, who kept his hitting streak alive. Now at 17 games, 1 for 1 and a homer. 2 RBIs, hitting 358. That's K number 3 for Warren Spahn. Mike Cameron 1 for 1. He is also homered and ribbied, and his batting average now 272. That's K number 4 for Warren Spahn. And we go to the 5th inning, 3-1 Ironman. Ernie Banks 0 for 1, 220, 21 homers, 57 RBIs, 5 stolen bases. And Banks keeps his hitting streak alive, going to 7 games with that single. Del Crandall 0 for 1, 198. This is skied to left, and Simmons is going to make that play. Out number 1. Nellie Fox 0 for 2, 270. Third time through for the Wings, and Gomez has his second K. Alvin Dark 0 for 2, 333. Skied to center. Cameron has a can of corn there, makes the play. So we are halfway home, and your score 3-1 in favor of the Ironman. I'm recording this Friday, the 26th. We'll have another game for you, or games, tomorrow, Saturday, the 27th. Don Mattingly is 1 for 1 and a double. He is now hitting 311. Spawn dealing, and this is hit well to left, but usual doesn't have to make too many steps to get out number 1 for the Wings in the bottom of the 5th. Back to the top of the order, third time through for the Ironman. Charlie Gehringer 0 for 2 and a K, 260. Skied to be in that little Bermuda Triangle between left, short, and third, and Matthews made the putout. 2 outs now for Paul Wayner. 304, 1 for 2 today. Hit well to center, and that is Gonzo. Third homer of the day for the Ironman. It's Paul Wayner's turn, 15 homers. RBI is 77 on the year. Scores now 4-1. Lou Gehrig, 0 for 2, 321. That's a base hit with eyes on it, and Mantle a little slow getting to it, so Gehrig has double number 34 on the year. Al Simmons, 2 for 2, 323. Spawn laboring here in the bottom of the 5th. Hodges is going to get to that, I think. Makes the play. 5 gone by now, 4-1. Ironman and Hank Aaron now up for the Wings in the 6th. The bat's got to get going for them. Hitting 311 and walked earlier. And we have an injury to Hank Aaron on that strikeout. Looked like he pulled something, swinging for the ball. So they will have to make a substitution in right field when they take the outfield and infield, again in the bottom of the 6th. Mickey Mantle is now 0 for 1, walked earlier, 263. Gomez had his third K there. Oh, that's a ground ball right back to Gomez for out number 2. And usual, 302 now, 0 for 2 on the day. Base hit, left center. Oh, it got by Cameron, went all the way to the wall, and Musial has his 20th double. Eddie Matthews 0 for 1, hitting 271, walked earlier. That's K number 4. And the side is retired. So at the bottom of the 6th coming up, Del Enos, or Enos. He's going to play right field for the Wings. hitting 353, but he's only had 51 at-bats all year. We'll talk about about him when he steps to the plate. Travis Jackson is 0 for 1, hitting 295. Spahn is up to 71 pitches. Fox to Hodges, 1 gone. Gomez, by the way, is at 91. He can go 150. Spahn can go 130. Ramirez 0 for 2, 264, struck out earlier. Sky to left, and Musial will make that play. Bill Dickey, 1 for 2, 357, homered. 2 ribbies and a K earlier. Matthews, Hodges, side retired. To the 7th we go, 4-1 Ironman. Wings need a win and an Explorers loss. Hodges, 1 for 2, 237. Doubled and K'd earlier, and now he's K'd twice as Gomez got him. K number 5 for lefty. And Ernie Banks now stepping to the plate, 1 for 2, 222. That's a walk. And that is 4 walks now for lefty. He has walked 110 all season. And he walks 4.7 per 9 innings. Del Crandall 0 for 2, 197. K number 6 for lefty, and that brings us to the top of the order, and Melly Fox, who's hitting for the 4th time. 0 for 3, 270. That's another walk, so Gomez now with 5 walks, struggling with his control a little bit. Al Dark 0 for 3, 2 for 7 on the season, hitting 286. Grounder to Jackson, throw over to first in time. So there you see the story as it is played out through the first 6.5 innings of this game. The Ironmen leading 4-1. Ironmen have been eliminated from everything at 69 and 78, while the Wings playing for that A Division championship at 82 and 65. They need a win and an Explorers loss to clinch today. You see the story there. The Wings have left 7 on. The Ironmen have left on 3. Cameron 1 for 2, a homer and an RBI earlier, also struck out earlier. 271 is his average at the moment. That's K number 5 for Spahn, who is at 81 pitches, can go 130. Mattingly 1 for 2 and a double. Grounder, Fox, Hodges. For the second out, and now we go to Charlie Gehringer, 0 for 3 and a K, now hitting 259. Sky to right. Ennis is going to make the play in right field. He came on for Hank Aaron earlier. So to the top of the 8th we go. It is 4-1. Del Ennis, first at bat today, 353. No homers, 8 RBIs in his 51 at bats, and his OPS is 892. No stolen bases. And that's going to be a base hit to left field. So can Ennis get something going here for the Wings? A lot of power coming up. Mickey Mantle, 263, 0 for 2 and a walk. Dickey's going to talk to Gomez a little bit. Grounder, Jackson, over to Gehrig. They could only get the 1, which they get, and that moves Ennis to second. Stan Musial is 1 for 3 and a double. His batting average now 303. Sky to right. Wainer cannot make the play. Count now 1-2 and 1 out. And that's a walk, so the tying run will come to the plate in the person of Eddie Matthews, who is 0 for 2, walked, struck out earlier, and is hitting 270. Has hit 21 taters, and that's a foul tip, so the count stays 0-2. Hit well to right. Wainer, watching it all the way, makes the play for the second out, and I don't know why my my voice is gone all of a sudden. Gil Hodges, 1 for 3, a double. 2 strikeouts, hitting .236. Base hit up the middle. Cameron collecting. Ennis scores 4-2. Ernie Banks, always capable of hitting a home run, 1 for 2 and a walk, hitting .222 this season. Sky to shortstop. Travis Jackson will make the putout, and the side's retired. Bottom of the 8th now, 4-2 Ironman. Paul Wainer, 2 for 3, had a homer earlier, and an RBI. He's hitting .306 at the moment. And Ennis making the play in right, that little Bermuda Triangle in right between the right fielder, the second baseman, and the first baseman. Lou Gehrig, 1 for 3 and a double, hitting .322. Sky to right center, Mantle will make the play. So Spahn looking like he will go the distance unless disaster strikes. All of a sudden, Al Simmons 2 for 3, .322. That's K number 6 for Warren Spahn. So a critical test for the Ironman now in the 9th. Lefty Gomez is approaching the point where he will get tired. He's at 139 pitches out of 150 that we projected he could throw. Del Crandall, 0 for 3 and a K. 195 is his batting average now. Sky to left, and Simmons made the play. I don't know why you don't pull a pinch hitter in there. Nellie Fox, 0 for 3. This is his 5th at bat. He's batted in the 1st, the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th, and now the 9th. 0 for 3, a walk, .270. Grounder. Gehringer to Gehrig, and now 1 out away from the win are the Ironmen. Alvin Dark is 0 for 4, .250. Grounder third. Ramirez, Gehrig, game. Ironmen win 4-2 to go to 70 and 78, while the Wings will not clinch the A division today, going to 82 and 66. So the Ironmen picking up the win and spoiling the bid for the Wings to win the division today. We will show you the other games. We will go over the statistics, and then we're going to play out all the remaining games up until the last day of the season. So let's play out the games that took place today. I was going to do Pioneers Stars, but Stars won 1-0. Aces over the Futurists 10-2, but the Futurists have everything clinched. Sultans beat the Deadballers 5-4, keep their fleet playoff hopes alive. Grimes over Eddie Plank. The Spirits 6-4 over the Explorers. Spirits have pretty much assured themselves that they will be the last place team and let the Spitfires collapse. If they lost to the Niners today, 7-3. So right now it would be the Futurists, the Wings, the Stars, the Explorers, in that order. Your 1, 2, 3, and 4 seeds going to the playoffs. The Sultans are 2 back. The Aces are 3 back. The Niners are 3 back. The Aces and Deadballers 4 back. And the Ironmen are 6 back now. They have not been officially eliminated, but with their next loss or the Explorers' next win, they will be. So we're going to look at the stats real quick, and then we will show you the remaining games and just get you updated on the standings as they go into the final day. Bill Dickey, 356, still leading everybody in terms of batting average. Walter Johnson's been leading in ERA for quite a while, 206. Mark McGwire, 48 home runs, leads that category. Amos Russi of the Futurists, he is a traveler on that team, 22 wins to lead everybody. It looks like he's going to end the season with the wins lead, with everybody probably getting 1 or 2 more starts. Mark McGwire, 124 runs batted in on the Niners. He's leading in terms of RBIs. Rivera, 19 saves for the Futurists. Ty Cobb leading Hugh Duffy, 56 stolen bases to 53. Clemens has now opened up a little bit of a lead in Ks over Bob Feller, 215 to 200. Slugging percentage, Root leading there at 649, and Ed Morris of the Pioneers leading in wild pitches with 5. So let's show you the other 5 days that'll get us to the last day of the season. We're going to play through September 13. The last day of the season will be the 14th, and all of the relevant games will be played in the daytime. If there are relevant games, there may not be. So we're just going to have the computer play Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Aces with another win. The Dead Ballers win. The Wings again held back from clinching the division. The Spirits, the Spitfires, and the Stars winning. And then on the 10th, Futurist win. Sultans win. Ironmen win again. Explorers win. Spitfires win. And the Stars win a slugfest with the Pioneers 16 to 10. Lou Whitaker with a big day. And on the 11th was the Futurists, the Sultans, the Ironmen, the Spirits, the Niners, and the Stars winning again. Futurists on the 12th, the Sultans win, Wings win, Explorers win, Spitfires win, and the Pioneers win another shootout at Wrigley. Futurists win 15 to 8 on the Thursday the 13th, Sultans, Ironmen, Spirits, Spitfires, and the Stars. So what all of this means is there's nothing, well, there is something to play for on the last day of the season. The Stars have clinched the 3rd spot at 81 and 72. The Wings have clinched the A division at 83 and 70. So the Explorers and the Sultans are playing for the 4th spot. The last spot, last wild card position. So here is what we are going to do. We are going to take the Explorers game and play that in the day at the Astrodome in Houston. The Explorers will play the Spirits. I will play as the Spirits. And then we're going to take the Sultans game and play that in the daytime. They will be playing the Dead Ballers. Now, if there is a tie between the Explorers and the Sultans, there will be one day off, and then they will play a playoff against each other. Who would host the playoff between the Explorers and the Stars? Well, that's a good question, and we need to look that up. Let me just see here. We're going to look at the Explorers since they are first up in the alphabet. See how they have done in the season against the Stars. And we will go back to the start of the season. They played in April, and the Stars, the Explorers won 2 out of 3. And then they played in May, won 2 out of 3. So they're 4 games to 2 at this point. And then they played each other in 4-game series later in the season. And, the Explorers lost those. So their 4-2 lead went to 4-6. 4 and 6, and then what did they do? 4 and 6. So the Stars won, lost, won. So they lost the season series 6-8. They had 6 wins. The Stars had. I'm looking at the wrong thing, folks. Hang on again. Let's do that again. We're looking at the Explorers and the Sultans here. Okay, so they played the Sultans in May first. Let me just double check and make sure they didn't play them any earlier. And when they played them for the first time, they won 2 out of 3. And then they played the Sultans again at Ebbets, and they lost 2 out of 3. So it's 3 games to 3. The Stars lost a sweep. Well, no, it's the Sultans. It's the Sultans. So they split 4. with the Sultans. So it's 5-5. And then they just played the Sultans in late. It's a 7-7 tie, that series. So we would go to the standings. Let me just write this out. And we would look at run differential. The Explorers right now are a +9, and the Sultans are 18. So the Sultans would get the home site for a playoff if there was one, unless the Explorers win by 10 more runs than the Sultans do. They could make up that difference, or some difference that would resemble 10 runs. So that's where we are. So we're going to play 2 games tomorrow to wrap up the season. I know that was confusing, but the life and times of an Actions PC baseball commissioner. Hope you enjoyed today's game. I enjoyed bringing it to you, and we'll do it again tomorrow. America's 250 Super Season. We'll just have to wait for a little bit as we get the Time Travel League playoffs going next week. This has been Big Paulie. Godspeed. God bless. We'll do it all again soon, and bye-bye for now, everybody.